Now, 2 out of 3 adults have experienced back pain at some or the other time in their life, and it is a very common condition. Now, this is especially true for moms who work in high stress jobs, because the physical stresses add on to, the mental stresses add on to the physical stresses, and that cumulative effect will make the moms have more chances of having back pain. Anyway, between kids, home, work, meetings, travel, prolonged sitting hours, it can add a lot of stresses to your back and cause back pain when sitting. So, well, the mental stress part of it, I have done other videos on it, so we're not going to talk about today. But we're going to talk about why is your back pain worse when you're sitting. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck, and joint pain. I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle change tips, tricks, and hacks. And I also talk about some natural low toxic alternatives that have helped me in my joint and spinal pain journey. So let's get back to the topic for today, and that is why is your back pain worse when you're sitting? Now, most of I mean, there are many causes of back pain. However, most common cause is when you have a disc bulge. Now, a disc is present between every two vertebrae in your spine, all the way from the base of your hairline, so from your cervical spine or your neck here down to your tailbone. So every two vertebrae have got a disc in between, and when these discs move out of their space, that is known as a disc bulge. I mean, there are different varying degrees of this, but just that minimal shift is known as a disc bulge. Now, when you have a disc bulge and you're sitting, it is very common for people to get back pain, because this position of sitting is, well, it creates a lot of stress on your disc, and especially certain positions will affect the disc in a certain way when it is got a bulge or when it is not sitting in its proper position. So sitting is one of those positions in which your disc bulge will get aggravated, and thus your back pain will increase. The second most common reason for back pain when sitting is postural. I know I talk a lot about posture, and there is a lot of talk about posture around as well, but it is quite important. It is something that we always roll our eyes on, but it is very important. So if you have a postural back pain, that is, if you have a poor posture, say you are slouching or slumping. I know most of us start off with a good posture, but as the day goes, we tend to slouch or slump in our chairs. If that is you, that could be one of the reasons why your back is painful when you're sitting. Now, when you're in a good posture, when you're sitting upright, there is a good balance around your muscles, ligaments, etc. However, once you start slouching or slumping, this adds a lot of pressure or stresses around in your ligaments, joints, muscles, basically all the structures of your lower back or your back. Now, that can aggravate your existing back pain, or if it is something you're doing every day, it can gradually lead to an onset of back pain. So you can start with back pain because of a poor posture, even though you don't have any pathology, like say any problems such as disc bulge or stenosis or arthritis or anything in the spine. So this is something that's seen in the younger population as well. Now, if you are one of those who sit for a very long time, this could be another reason why you have back pain. Yeah. So if you're sitting for more than 20 to say 25 minutes in the same static posture without moving, so without like moving around to say take something from this side, or moving say to the other side to get some printouts from your printer, if you're in that static prolonged sitting for about 20-25 minutes, it has been noticed in some studies that there is a lot of stresses that build up around the disc of your spine. Now, again, this is something, I mean, all that science, if you just put it together, if you sit for a prolonged period of time without moving, say about 20 to 25 minutes, everybody's threshold is different, but this study that I'm talking about said 20 minutes plus of sitting in a prolonged static posture that is not moving can lead to back pain. So Well, the solution is simple. You need to move, right? And if you're one of those who are sitting at their desk and you don't have the time to move, you can do some simple desk based exercises. Now, if you go to my YouTube channel, I talk about these desk based exercises. That's a video in itself, so I won't cover it here. You can go to YouTube, you can search my name, Swati Prakash, followed by desk exercises or back pain, and it'll come up with these exercises, and you can have a look there. And of course, if you want to have a deeper understanding of what is disc bulge or stenosis or back pain in general, you can watch that on my YouTube channel as well. Now, I have done a free training on simple solutions to manage your back pain, where I talk about different conditions that lead to back pain and what are the things that you can do on your own. I mean, apart from medication, that's something that your doctor will manage. Apart from medication, what can you do at home? What simple exercises can you do? So, if you want to access this training, you can join my free community. The link to join my free community, I will leave that in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my bio. Alrighty, I hope this was useful and gives you a better understanding of why is your back painful or back pain worse when you're sitting. And yes, another thing is if you suffer from sciatica, say nerve pain, this can also get worse in sitting postures. I have done a separate video on this. However, very quickly, when you're sitting and that disc bulge is getting aggravated, it can go and press on the nerves around it. And if this happens in your lower back, it can cause an aggravation of your sciatica, that is your sciatic nerve pain. Alrighty, I hope this was useful, and I'll see